everyone, it's Tammy from Tammy Colors 2, and today we are here for Sachdeva Sunday, where we color in our Sachin Sachdeva and Prachi Dewan Sachdeva books. And it's the first Sachdeva Sunday of 2024. It's been a couple weeks since I've done one, because I got really busy in December. I had to kind of stop. Well, I knew I wouldn't have time on New Year's. So I decided, given no instruction by anybody else, that I would do 1 out of 50 Dreamcatchers, color by number. I haven't done one out of here, and I got an idea when I was looking through it, so I have gone through, and I'm going to use my Teo Tree markers, and then, I forgot to write down glitter gel pen. So I picked out glitter gel pens for the matching glitter gel pen, or hopefully they'll match. So we're going to do a little bit of both. I have them all, I've even pulled them all out. They're not all from one brand, but most of them are A&Art, which is one of my favorites. A&Art, Rayon, Tan Mitt, and Rayon are about the same. Chromatech is also another favorite. I've recently discovered the Zebra Doodlers. I have a little pack of 12, and those seem pretty good. We'll use maybe one of those today. I pulled out all the colors, all 24, but the Dreamcatcher only uses not that many. And then I've got all the markers I've substituted because my blues are just, I have trouble with blues and purples, and I really wish that struggle could be over. But anyway, so I've mixed in a few different ones to see how that goes. So I've got all the markers, I've got all the gel pens to make life easier, and I have decided I'm into this one. So, and it uses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 of the 24 colors. So we will see what it looks like when we're done. And I had the idea that I would do gel pen for the smaller areas. I can't decide if I'm going to do total gel pen, if I'm going to color it in marker, and then put gel pen over top of it, which I like because it gives you a little more coverage. So let me see. So let's zoom in. We'll start at the top, and I have to be careful because I always drag my arm over my glitter gel pen. So we're gonna be very careful with that. Oops, that was my light. And we'll just go up here. 1 second. Okay, so we are going to start with, why don't we start with the flowers? So the flowers are 8, and I didn't fill out the colors on my sheet yet. So 32, which is my mustard. I have a blotter page. I have one over here I can put my sheet on. Let's see, 32 is number 8, so these are yellowy flowers. I always like to fill in my little sheets, but I don't always have time to do it ahead of time. I don't know how I want to do this. So it is the new year, and this is our, like I said, our first Sachdeva Sunday for the new year. Hopefully everyone's doing well and excited for the year to come. I know for some of my friends, it has been a very crappy 2023. They're glad to see go because it was a crappy year. But that being said, there's no reason to not look forward to 2021. Okay, so now we got a 7, which is 35. And we will we had fun at the New Year. We went to my in-laws in Michigan and celebrated Christmas with them because we switch off with my parents and his parents every year. And so, sorry, there's a moron out on the street right now. And it's very distracting. And he's gonna hurt somebody if he doesn't stop, I think. But anyway. Feel like I should call the police, but I think he's gone now. So yeah, we celebrated up there, and I had fun. My sister-in-law came from Texas, and we visited with them, or her and my 7-year-old niece. So it was fun. I'm tired from the holiday. You know, as one is wont to be. Very tired, so I imagine y'all are. I have, like, I'm excited. I haven't, like, bought anything. Like, I mean, I realize that I'm only, like, a few days into the new year, but maybe I finally, well, I have so many things I need to reorganize here, so I did buy another shelf for the reason, and it's a shelf I can move around on wheels, because I have a lot of card making stuff that it's big, you know, card making stuff. You have paper and excuse me, I need to get up off the floor, and I just don't have, I'm in the process of reorganizing and making room for everything, and then getting rid of. So there will be purging, and we'll see how much shelf space I can make. And as I discovered with one of my pictures in December, I have things that I can use, and some of them I don't like. I discovered there was a media that I didn't like from a certain company because it made my picture look terrible. So, let's see, 19 is 87. As you bear with me while I color in my little star over here. All right, so I was gonna do the center. That's pretty. And then 21 is 140. Here I go, putting all the markers down beside me. You should see my desk. So, like, I will start coloring something, and then I just have it all neat, and then I will take all the markers and I lay them out. You know, I use it and then I just lay it down instead of putting it back in the holder. And then my desk will have this array of things, markers and pencils and stuff. I need to do a video and talk about some of the things I'm going to do for the new year. So that's exciting. All right, 20. See, I'm going to try to put it back. 20 is 88, which is this one. I've got a pencil series that I've started filming, and I'm kind of excited about that. I think it's actually going to be really good, and it's going to help me a lot, and hopefully it will help everyone else. Let's see what else. Lots of organizing, lots of cleaning out. I'm gonna have to purge some things, and that's okay. It'll be cool because then I can use the things for like round robins and stuff like that I'm in sometimes, where we send other people things that we can't use or no longer interested in, and then we just kind of swap things around like that. So that's always fun. Sometimes people will go, hey, do you want to trade? I have this available, and that's kind of cool. 10 and 11, which is 46. So these are greens. 46 and 50. 50, where's my 50? Oh, there it is. Okay. Let me get out the glitter gel pen for that. This is going to be like the sloppiest swatch sheet ever. Okay, so what colors do I have? G21 and G05. G21, G05. It's funny, the darker one is actually lighter. I have 3 greens, and the darkest color is actually the one with the lightest barrel, unless I got it completely wrong. Just gel pens crack me up. That's it. Gel pens totally crack me up. Now, mind you, they're not real dark colors because it's really hard to find dark colors in gel pens. So we're going to try this. Let's do 11 is the dark one. So we're going to try a little bit of this, just because my my glitter gel pen is not dark. It is a lighter color. I really wish somebody would make dark glitter gel pens. So let's see. Here is, I might have to let that dry a minute. Let me do these other ones and let it dry. So this is what our feathers are going to look like. Or, not feathers, but design, I guess. I kind of thought they looked like feathers. I may have to do a little bit of experimenting with this one. Should I do just the outline, maybe? That's kind of cool. Or the whole thing. I don't know. Kind of do color it in, but the can I show you on here? Maybe the glitter gel pen is this color, so the marker provides a nice dark background for it. We'll see what it looks like when it dries. Now it always dries darker too. I have to decide what I like. Now this color is much closer. I have been searching. I would love to have the perfect set of gel pens, and I get mad because I love Tan Mitt gel pens, and they have 100. Well, what is it? No, they have, I like, Rayon has a set of gel pens. It's the 100. They have 100 glitter gel pens. It's 100 colors. And they sell their glitter gel pens in a case, but they only sell the 80 set in a case, and it just, I think. Or is it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they only sell the 80 in a case, and I want the 100. It's like, come on, people. So we'll see what the difference is. We can maybe go back and put some marker under there if we don't like it. I don't know which one I like better, to be honest. It's tough trying to see because it's easier to see when it's not. I mean, there's not a ton of difference. I kind of like them both. Interesting. Here's the really light color. I could do some, like sometimes I just go around like this on the leaves. Of course, I didn't look to see if you can even see now that I've, you know, put the book down. That'll be cool. And then let me see what I can add to the flower. So let's see, G56 is this one. Trying to swatch a little bit. All right, so I've got 93 and 67. There's 67 and here's 93. Now, these are a little bit weird because I think we're gonna just put in some little swirlies like this in here and just kind of sparkle it up a little bit. See, I talk about doing this kind of stuff all the time, but I guess it turns out that I really have to just have the picture that inspires me to do it, like this one has. Let's see how that works. You know, watch me drag my hand through it. Let's do the yellow. Hopefully my yellow is an appropriate match. I feel like I want to put something in the center of these flowers, like some kind of color. It's always important to swatch your gel pens if you care, because the colors can be quite different. But I find that they add a little bit of depth to your, they had a nice outline. So what am I gonna go with? Tough one. But I think I'm gonna color it with marker. And then put some gel pen over top of it. All right, so now that we are off of that topic, so I have some plans for this year. I want to start making regular videos, but I have to be realistic about my schedule and my work, because I have to have money to live. I need a job, and I have a full-time job. And I have worked for the company I work for 16 years. So almost 17 at this point. So it's just hard because sometimes it's busy and sometimes it allows me to, you know, be a little more flexible. I am salaried, so sometimes I have to stay. Have to is kind of a generous word. I don't really have to, but you know, it's just nice if someone needs something to stay and get it done and get it out for them, because their money depends on it, because the people I do things for are commissioned for the most part. So, you know, I try to be respectful of that. If I was commissioned, I would probably starve. I am not a good salesman. That's okay. That is not my gift. So let's see. I'm curious. I didn't really look at what colors we used in this one to have some idea. I just don't look at things ahead of time, and that doesn't always work out. You know what I mean? Sometimes it is to my detriment. I think this is I'm so happy some of my markers are running out. I know that's a weird thing to say. I mean, I don't have like a ton of sets of markers, but I have discovered that my solution for storing them, that's a word. My solution for storing my markers isn't working because they're stacked on top of each other, and I think that that's preventing me from using them because I always have to dig and get them out. And I'm trying to fix that because I'm always getting the same markers out, but I want access to other markers when I need them. I need access to all of my markers, because some of them I want to get to and use up. You know, I spent a whole bunch of time collecting, not all, but a range of Spectrum Noir markers, the old ones and some of the newer ones, and I have this hodgepodge set, and because they were like, my brilliant plan was that they were refillable, but I think it's too expensive to get the refills. But we'll see. I should try it. I just don't have the whole range, so. Oops, missed a leaf. Okay. See if it's a Dreamcatcher. It should be sparkly, right? So I got things for Christmas. I didn't get any coloring stuff for Christmas, but I got, well, that's not true. My mother-in-law did get me a coloring book, sort of. It's like these artist prints. That reminds me, I have to go. We haven't put our Christmas decorations away, but, you know, we always wait till after New Year's. because, you know, it's bad luck to put your Christmas decorations away before New Year's. Yes, I subscribe to all of the wives' tales, right? My grandmother believed in them, so I kind of get it honest. But yeah, my big thing is, so that's why, because my markers are stacked on top of each other, I was looking the other day, I'm like, okay, what can I do to get these markers out of here and get them, you know, so that they're sitting individually. I mean, it's hard, you know, I'm not allowing myself to spill into any other rooms other than my office, so I have to make everything fit in my office. Now, that being said, I do have some markers and some books and a little table down in the living room, and I have a stand. I actually keep all my Sachin Sachdeva books in the bedroom, because I think it's easier for me to color by number at night in bed, except my cat wants to lay on my books, which is a problem. Every time I get something out, he wants to be the center of the attention. He can ignore me while I'm sitting there, but the minute I start to do something, he wants to be in the middle of it, and that's kind of annoying. I don't know what I have done to him. So I was looking at all my shelves, and I'm like, okay, what can I move around, or can I move this? Can I move that? And I mean, until I get rid of some books, which I have to do, I can't really, I mean, I don't have any shelf space. So, but I was still trying to think of how to reorganize stuff. And then I'm like, well, I have my die cutter sitting on the floor because I only put it on the desk when I use it. And I have my scrapbooking stuff and my papers, and I have my stencils on a cart. And I'm like, it'd be really nice if I could just get all this stuff off the floor. And I have a laminating machine and a paper cutter that is sitting in a chair because I don't know where to put it. Mostly because I have a cat tree in my office. My solution is to not have cats, right? So yeah, let's see, 20 is the 88 color. So it's gonna be pink. When I said there was an idiot outside, there was a guy that lives down the street in his 300Z doing burnouts in the middle of the street and backing up and just being weird. I doubt that you could hear that. I need to use the other side of this marker. So I'm gonna get this. So I've got this shelf. It's kind of like, it looks like an industrial shelf, but it's not big as an industrial shelf. It's got like 4 or 5 levels, and it's only 6 feet tall, so it's not that tall. It's not like, you know, the big ones that you put in your kitchen. And it should be just wide enough to fit between the window and the desk on my other wall over here. And I'm gonna put hopefully my card making stuff on it, and then towards the bottom some markers, or put my markers on there. I have a feeling that it'll come to me usually when I start reorganizing, because I have this it's actually a baby cabinet, a cabinet when I was a baby. That's, my mom gave it to me, And I use it to store like my glitter and my extra markers and pencil sets and things like that. And I have some things sitting on top of it, so I'm like, oh, I should get a shelf to put on top of it. And it was really more expensive to do it that way. And I had a gift card, so what precipitated this was what, you know, I got a few gift cards for Christmas, and so I'm like, okay, I always like to use those for things that we need, or, you know, useful things. Like last year I bought a new Cuisinart hot water kettle because we used, I think this is the second or third one. We've been using them for like 17 years or something. And the other one, like last year's gift card, I bought it a new one because the one that we were using, the beeper was wearing out, and I'm like, you know, it's only a matter of time. So what we did was I bought a new one, and then we took the other one up to Ann Arbor, so we would have one up there. And then when it wears out, you know. But I'm trying to get as much use out of it as I can. Oops. So I'm going to put glitter on the green part there, but I'm not going to put glitter here. And then it'll be a darker pink. This will be fun. So we'll see what I come up with. And the way I need to completely reorganize everything on my desk and over it. So, and then I just want it to stay that way. Famous last words, right? All right, so that, now I need my darker pink, which is 87. Oops. Got a little overzealous with that one. Okay. This is going to be really pretty, I think. So, what else can I talk about? What did I get for Christmas? My mom got me some clothes, and it was funny because she got me a jacket, and then it was like a faux leather jacket, and it's really cool. She's like, it's the end thing, and I'm like, it's really nice, I like it. And but she ordered it from Walmart online, and I mean, I have another leather jacket, like a real leather jacket, and I know that that kind of material, because it doesn't give, they're always small. I mean, you can take what size you think you wear and you want to buy the next size up. So she got me the size I usually wear. And then it turns out that, I mean, it almost fit. It was close. But, so she had to return it, and she went to Walmart, and they're like, well, you can't return this here, but, because that's the way Walmart online is. It's not really Walmart, yet it is. It's kind of weird. But, And I said, oh, but here's the information for the third-party seller. And then she's like, she told me this whole story about how she called them and they had her on hold forever. And then in the end, because she ordered another one, she'd ordered the right size, but she needed to get her money back and turn the other one in while she was waiting on the new jacket that was the right size. And they just told her that she didn't need to return the other jacket just to keep it. And so she's like, what am I gonna do with this jacket? I'm like, I don't know. Sell it to somebody. Let's see. 13 is B205. All right, let's see. Like I said, I wish there was a marker company out there that cared to, like, Ohuhu could do it, but they'd probably charge an arm and a leg. Let me turn this around because this is a circle. I think Ohuhu has enough colors, although their purples still aren't great. But a company where an artist that has a lot of like color by number books or something could curate themselves a set of markers. These are the colors that go with this book. Or just sell them in singles. And then allow you to curate a set, have a list and say the author has picked out these colors that go with this book, and these are all the right colors. I live, it's a pipe dream, but so there's a lot of green in here, a lot of green. I mean, there's other colors. I haven't used the browns and the reds yet, but this is all going to be green, and I guess I should go in and do the, maybe if I'm going to do this, I should do it really quick. At least a couple of them. That's why I like having the marker underneath, because then it allows you a little more freedom with your coloring, because it gives you coverage underneath, because sometimes it's really hard to get good coverage with the gel pens. That being said, I have colored an entire picture. I followed a color along a couple of years ago and colored the dragon in, was it Secret Garden? And that was fun, and that gave me a new appreciation for gel pens. Because we used 12 colors, and it was awesome. Let's see, oh, this is the dark one, right? G05 is the dark one. And that really taught me that I could color with gel pens, and I learned that really I want to color pretty much almost all of Secret Garden with gel pens. Because it really works. And I actually started doing it. That in Magical Forest, or whatever the first one is, something forest. Enchanted Forest. Oh, I knew it would come to me. I could turn around and look, but I didn't want to stop. That's another thing I need to do, is like, if you could see, so I'll start a picture, and then I pull out the colors that I'm using, and I don't want to put them away until I'm done with the picture. Now, sometimes I write them down and put it away, but so I've got all these. I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different containers with different sets of pencils that I am currently using on pictures. And I'm like, this has to stop. I need to finish the pictures and put the pencils away. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be some finishing of the whips here pretty sometime soon. There's in particular a Kirby Roseanne's I need to finish that is intimidating to me. So I'm going to suck it up and try to finish that one. It's just because, excuse me, it's just because it's a city, and I don't really want to color cities, but it was a random, it was funny because was it last year? I think it was last spring I came up with random coloring, and I picked a random book and a random shelf, a random book, a random picture out of said book, and then a random media to color it with, which I discovered was a mistake. Because the chosen medium did not work well on that paper. It was terrible, actually. And then I picked a palette, and I really like how it's coming. But I'm scared, and I asked a friend what to do because they color cities a lot. So she gave me some advice, and I am going to take that advice. I'm just still scared to do it because I want it to look awesome, and I don't know that I'm experienced enough to really make it awesome. So let's see. Here we go. All right, I need to finish this because we have a long video, and then let me finish the rest of this picture and I'll come back. All right, so I finished it up, and here it is. Isn't that pretty? I hope y'all like the gel pen on it. Some of the colors are a little shinier than others, but you know, I didn't do everything. I did some things to make it all stand out. So I might be in love with this book. So this is one of my favorites at this moment in time. We're gonna have to do more in here because this is awesomeness. I don't know why. I didn't think I would like it, but you know what? I do a lot. So yeah, so many to do in here too. I'm not going to pick a book for next week. I think we're just going to see how the wind blows. And if anybody wants to suggest a book, hey, be my guest. Do so in the comments. You know, I'll pick something fun if nobody has a suggestion. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next Sachdeva Sunday. And until then, have a great week. Bye.